Tiffany, welcome to Lima.
Thank you.
It's your second time and it's my first time.
You welcome to Lima.
Ooh, okay. Did you give me the attitude?
A lot of people think like you have to be diagnosed with something to be going through like a mental health problem. And really, our mental health is just our like where our mind is, where our mindset is, how we're feeling on the inside, how we're operating. And when things aren't in alignment, when they're not going the way that we want them to go, we find ourselves kind of out of body, and we find ourselves having these like deep emotional experiences, not knowing how to navigate this space, this place that we might be in, and knowing that that's okay. So overall, I just want to tell everyone, whatever you're feeling is valid. Like as a content creator or an artist of some sort, we're constantly being pulled in like every direction, right? And we are showing up on behalf of all the people who watch our content, who enjoy our music, who are there, and we're like entertaining to some degree. But then we wonder, like, is that like, who's here to support me? And I felt that actually when I was experiencing postpartum depression, I was live streaming all the time on Periscope. Most people think of me as an inspirational, motivational person, and so I wanted to continue to show up as that for my audience, but I felt so disconnected on the inside. You know, I felt like, who am I to motivate and inspire these people when I can't even motivate or inspire myself? My heart was actually in a good place because I wanted to continue to show up to do my work, but there was also work for me to do internally. And a mentor told me, like, what are you doing for yourself? Like, you're pouring into your audience, you're pouring into your clients, you're pouring into your family, you have this new baby, like you're just giving, and you've left like literally nothing left for yourself. She literally said, what the hell do you do in the morning? And I'm like, wake up. Like after not really sleeping all night, because I had a baby at the time who was still not sleeping through the night, I would wake up, get her situated, jump on social media, start talking to clients, and before you know it, I need a midday nap. It's only 10 a.m. So she's like, I need you, even if you feel tired in the morning, to hold some space for yourself, to meditate, to journal, to do all of these different things that you need for yourself. So she did a meditation with me, was like a blood meditation.
Blood meditation?
Yes. So a blood meditation has nothing to do like with like actual blood. You visualizing like the blood flowing through your veins, like quite literally visualizing, because if you're focused so much on like the blood flowing through your veins, which is happening all the time, but we're not conscious of it, it slows you down to have to focus on that particular thing, because we're so focused on all the things we need to do, the future, the past, but quite literally being present enough to feel what you need to feel in real time. So that was a practice that actually helped me a lot, because I was someone who felt like she was all over the place.
That makes so much sense. My clients, of course, are musicians. You don't have to have a musical background, so to speak, but what we tend to do is go into the studio and record, and we sing, we play our instruments, and we use that. I mean, I've heard countless of stories. We use that to sort of numb the pain. Would you say that could be one of the best morning practices?
How I think about a morning practice. So after I listened to my mentor and she gave me these couple of tips, I started to think, well, what else can I do? Like, what else can I do to hold space for like my bigger vision, for all the things that I want, need, maybe missing? And so I started to quite literally do the meditation, do the gratitude, but also movement, right? Like getting out of my mind and into my body. And then I created like these 5 pillars to a morning practice, which the first is your mindset. Like, what are you doing for your mind? Like, what are you doing to help you cultivate a mindset of success? What's motivating you, and how are you taking action? Why are you doing what you're doing? Are you out of alignment with why you feel like you're here and what you need to be doing? The third is meditation. So taking the time to really be present, breathe, connect to your breath. Like, breathing is free, people.
Inside the conference, Tiffany had us doing some deep meditation. I wasn't sure if I was at a yoga class, but it was freaking good. It was so good. I mean, it was like 3 or 5 minutes, I had to close my eyes, and I had to think about a client, and I had to walk through the process and breathe in, breathe out, and sort of also accept what I'm here to do and how to serve. That was so good.
Thank you. You know, and there's different types of meditation. The meditation that he's describing is called tongue-led. The last two of creating your morning practice is movement and mastery. And so I wanted to talk to you about the music part, because a part of your practice could also be about what is it that you want to master. And so as a musician, you're looking to continue to master your craft. And so yes, turning to music is a healthy way to take your mind off of things versus going to drugs and anything else that we use as a way to get out of our own reality. So finding something that you actually want to do and take some time every day to do that more. Sometimes you need to speak to other people, whether that would be a therapist, a coach, a counseling group, be in community with others who might be feeling or suffering what you're suffering, so that you can get a sense of that you're not alone. A lot of the time we think we're alone in our disparity, of what's going on in our minds, but really there are so many other people that feel what we feel. And if we knew that others felt what we feel, we wouldn't feel so alone in that process.
So where can people find you, and what are some of the services they can actually reach out to you for?
You can find me at livewithtiffany.com. That's more of my speaker website, but basically all social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, more so Instagram, that's my jam, and even YouTube at Live with Tiffany. And some of the services that I offer, primarily speaking, as well as clarity coaching and clarity strategy for how you want to live, lead, and work.
So when someone hires you to speak, do they have to pick a specific topic that's...
We work together to determine what your audience needs and which topics in my wheelhouse best fits that.
Tiffany, thank you so much for talking with me. We're here at Social Media Week, Lima, Ohio, 2019. Dean Reynolds Media. Peace.